Moonlight Across Blades. The night was quiet, save for the wind rustling the bamboo leaves. On the misty bridge between two valleys, Liang Feng waited, his hand resting gently on the hilt of his sword. He was a disciple of the Azure wind sect, sworn enemies of the Crimson Vale, where bloodlines and blades were one. She arrived like a ghost, light steps, veil flowing, twin daggers hidden in her sleeves. "Late, as always," he said, his voice soft. Lian narrowed her eyes. "And yet, you always wait." Their sects had fought for generations over ancient scrolls and broken oaths. They had met on the battlefield 3 seasons ago, blades clashing beneath cherry blossoms. But in the heat of battle, he had spared her. And she, in turn, had let him escape her poisoned dagger. Since then, they had met in secret, at dusk, at dawn, always at the edge of war. "I heard your sect plans to strike the eastern outpost," Lian whispered. Liang's expression hardened. "Only if yours breaks the treaty first. I don't want war, Lian." She stepped closer, close enough for him to smell the faint lotus scent in her hair. "And what do you want?" she asked, voice barely audible. "I want this." He touched her hand, calloused from years of hidden training, yet warm. "You and me, away from this madness." Her hand trembled. "You know that's impossible." He looked at the moonlight reflecting in her eyes. "Then let's make it possible." A rustle in the trees, a whistle. They spun, back to back in perfect harmony, parrying the ambush of shadowed assassins from both sects. Blades danced, hearts raced. They fought as one, protecting each other with a rhythm no enemy could match. When the last attacker fell, panting and bloodied, they stood in silence. "They've discovered us," Lian whispered. "There's no going back." Liang nodded. "Then we go forward. Together." She hesitated. Then slowly she took off her sect's pendant and dropped it into the river. Liang did the same. Their tokens sank into the current, like history washing away in silence. As dawn broke, they vanished into the forests, no longer fighters of old names, but wanderers with only each other. It's said that years later, a pair of legendary martial artists defended villages in the borderlands, never claiming allegiance, never staying long. Just a boy and a girl who once stood on opposite sides of war, now walking the same path beneath the rising sun.